Yo, it's Monday, and welcome to the Monday Midsole. I am your co-host, Buckeye City Soul, or Kev, and we're going to get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to the old man, Sophia from Golden Girls. No sound. Hold on. We're having a tech diff. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. I hate this shit. You know what? That was what I forgot to look at, the fucking levels. I wonder if can y'all hear me? All right, yeah, because I'm on a different thing. I know how to fix it, I think. Sorry about that. Sound check. Sorry about that. Yeah, whatever. Now this is when you get the thumbs down. It's coming. Let's see here. All right. What's that? Let me see. Yep, there we go. I think we're good now. Say something. Say something, y'all.
Can y'all hear
we about to start this. We about to start this motherfucker up again. I'm starting it over.
Do over.
What's going on, y'all?
It's season 3, episode 5. This is the Monday Midsole, and tonight we're talking about Black History Month. Is this something that the brand should be promoting, or are they doing a good job? Nike and Jordan just unveiled the All-Star Weekend releases. Time to break those down. And Are Resellers the real influencers? Comments by Frank Cooker and Rack Hogan's. Time to dissect that info. And we're joined by Jones Kicks. It's the Monday Midsole.
Boy, Polos and J's, the People's Grant, coming to you live.
What's good, y'all? It's one-legged listener, one-legged friend, maybe your only one-legged friend.
What's going on? It's Molly Moore, aka Out of Cops, another one, Mr. Accidental Purchase himself.
I am your co-host, Buckeye City Soul from the OHIO.
You're now tuned into the Monday Midsole with your hosts, Molly Moore, One-Legged Lister, Polos and J's, and Buckeye City Soul.
All right, I think we got it this time. I'm your co-host, Buckeye City Soul, and we've already talked before, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it right back to Sophia Petrillo.
Again, we're doing this again. Again, it's your boy, Polos and J's, a.k.a. OG J Walker, a.k.a. The People's Gram, a.k.a. Mr. Red Cup Mafia in the house. Let's do this. Kick it over to my boy, the one-legged man.
What's up, y'all? It's Daniel, one-legged listener. It's Monday. Let's do it. I'm gonna pass it on to Molly.
The hell is that? No energy.
I know, right?
Daniel, one-legged lister. What's going on, y'all? It's Molly Moore. It's Monday. We here. Exciting show. No AKAs. We're gonna jump right into it because we got some special guests. We got our Solevivor, D-Lo. What up?
Hello, it's D-Lo, better known as D-Lo.
And we got Miss Kit Kicks. What's up?
What's up?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kit.
Welcome to the show.
I feel like I'll get a shout out. Kick it. And we got Kai and Aisha, better known as Jones Kicks. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hey.
Good, everybody.
I appreciate y'all coming through, all of y'all. But let's get right into it. I know you guys just got back from Atlanta.
Atlanta or Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale.
Wait, y'all went to? Wait, where'd y'all go?
We went to Atlanta.
That's what don't correct me, man. I know what I'm talking about.
Listen, I'm just making shit up. You got this. Go ahead.
light skin mistakes. You know them light skins.
Well, actually, let's
for you, Gramps.
Let's get into like what got y'all into sneakers, because you usually don't see a lot of couples that are into sneakers. Like you got soulmates. When did y'all get into sneakers? Did one of y'all bring the other one into it? How's that work?
We stayed up at my house.
Yeah, right.
But no, I let her answer that because she was going to shoot before I was.
I got into kicks probably in high school. So we're talking 1987 to 2001. Yes, I'm old, whatever. But yeah. So I started in high school. I was on the hoop team, and I was really into Jordans back then. Like Cougars and stuff like that came out. So I used to have my mom going to all the sneaker stores, camping with us to get shoes. And when I met him in 2003, I had already had a small collection, and he kind of like hopped on board and started from there. So it's been quite a while now.
That's dope. That's dope. And this is also the first female to ever play in the SneakerCon basketball game. How did you get in there with that?
So we had been in a lot of the SneakerCon live videos for quite a while, like doing the sneaker battles with them, and we got cool with a couple of them, and they told us in Chicago, we were in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
They told us in Chicago that they were going to be having a Hoops Classic, and I told them I play ball. Tyron plays a little, and we went there. They were doing like a tryout for the fans. It was supposed to be influencers versus the fans. So Tyron tried out. I didn't want to try out because I didn't want to tear up my shoes. And they just went based off of what I said. He made the team. They put me on the team, and then from that city on, we've been traveling. Basically, each one of the cities playing on the team. So that's how it went.
That's what's up. And now, their handle is in the description down below. They have some of the dopest shoes that you can imagine. How do y'all get? I mean, and y'all are from Ohio, so we're Ohioans. We're all Buckeyes here, right? I mean, but how do y'all come by getting all these shoes? And you even have moms out there camping.
I'll answer a little, and then I'll let him explain. So basically, a lot of the shoes that we get, we don't get very much here as far as heat goes. So we put in a lot of the raffles, and depending on what it is, and if it makes sense to go get it, we win a raffle. Like for instance, we flew out to New York and Chicago in one day to go pick up off whites that Tyron had hit on because we couldn't get them here. So we'll just fly out and go get them if it makes sense. If it's still less than paying resale for, we out of here. So that's.
I feel you. Y'all be doing the little map trick where you can get the stash.
I wish.
I'm giving y'all secrets out.
We have a lot more to have.
Uh-oh. Man, I gotta learn. Y'all gotta teach me because I'm up here in Columbus and we don't get nothing. I mean, we get one house of hoops that gets a little bit, and then if you don't hit there, you SOL. But Mom, man, I know did you have any questions or anything? I kind of took over. My bad.
So you gonna ask all my questions? Run out of questions.
No, I mean I can go more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. I got some, but you can run a point on this one.
All right, cool. All right. So what's next for y'all? Like, are y'all planning on doing like a YouTube, or are y'all what's going on?
We've talked about going to YouTube. We're talking about going to YouTube, but right now we're looking into the equipment that's necessary for that. But YouTube is definitely the next thing. We're looking for Charlotte in about 2 weeks, whenever the All-Star game is.
Okay.
Let's get it.
We'll probably definitely, man. It's going down.
Oh yes.
There's
gonna be a lot of drops.
Hey, Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
Charlotte is going to be epic for us.
Yes. Every year.
Yeah.
All-Stars epic. This is gonna be our fourth All-Star. Fourth All-Star. We started, our first one was Toronto. We went up there, brave the cold. Then we did New York, did LA last
Northern Lights.
Yes.
Yes. And
do y'all want to adopt the old man? You know,
I got a room. You got a mother-in-law suite for Grandpa.
I like shoes.
You got to give that social Gramps. 000000001.
No, it's 01. 000.
I hit the one.
So your social security number got a negative in it.
Nah, that shit just straight up one. It wasn't even 9 digits. That was just a one.
It says BC on the end.
No one. It was a 9 digits.
One digit
Straight up one.
It's only 1 digit behind Morgan Freeman, so get off.
Oh, well.
But we actually try to get people here in the city that we're cool with. We try to get them to go with us all the time, like, and nobody ever wants to go. We see how the forces pretty much run releases,
right? And
it's always the two of us because we can never get anybody. But if we had the numbers, man, we'd be.
Y'all got them deep pockets, though. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can swing that.
Well, listen, we'll have some numbers down there, so we'll just have to link up and we'll see what's good.
That'll work.
Man,
so y'all say y'all both play ball. No, I'm taking over, Kev.
Go ahead.
Well, okay.
Kind of a blank on me. Hopefully, oh, that's D-Lo making all that noise. All right, so who's winning 1-on-1? That's what I want to know. And what kicks we wearing for that?
Me, I'm wearing some LeBron 10.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were the 1-on-1.
If I want,
oh,
not happening.
Static.
Not happening.
What happened? Hold on, it's breaking up. What happened?
Not happening.
Hey, shout out to Kyle Goodwin and Demetrius Reynolds for the super chat. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, I tell you what, we can find out tomorrow.
Ooh.
We're gonna win 1-on-1.
Oh, we gonna go
live?
We're gonna go live.
Here's a little free advice. All right, bet you can do the live, or that can be the first YouTube. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what y'all should do. Y'all don't need to have top of the line stuff to get started.
Nah, you just start and then you figure it out. Because if you wait until you have it all figured out, it's gonna be too late. You know, you just jump into it.
We'll do that. We'll probably do that. But as far as what I hoop in, I always hoop in the Kyrie 4, right? Kyrie 4.
Yeah, that's why she wins. That's why she wins.
Here he go.
All day. That's become my new favorite shoe. Before that, I was hooping in some
Derrick Roses.
Derrick Roses, just because they
was tripping.
Literally.
I'm just saying. But they were super light. But Kyrie confettis. That's me all day.
Oof. And the confettis. That's what's up.
You over there doing in the most expensive one of them.
I'm about to say you braver than me to talk about I don't want to try out because I want to mess up my kick and she beating up confettis.
Oh yeah, right. They're tore up now. It's over.
Yeah, you can't hoop. No, I can't play in Kyrie's, but I'm also a tank, man. I can't get out there. I got a confession.
Like I've never played in the 4s.
Really?
Everybody keeps telling me how good they are. Yeah, so I went Kyrie 2s. I played a little bit in the 3s, went back to the 2s, didn't play in the 4s, and then I finally put the 2s on ice for a little bit, and I've been balling in the 5s.
LeBron 15s, Jordan 31s, best basketball shoe. Fight me.
LeBron tanks.
Yeah, man, you gotta have that extra cushion, man. I mean, I'm not as agile as y'all. I don't need to be cutting and doing all that stuff, stopping and cutting. Remember somebody was talking about that? I don't need to be doing all that. All I need to do is get to where I need to get to and make sure my ankles stay together. So.
Well, that's how he is. He's the same way. I'm not gonna lie. When I very first started playing in Kyrie, I hated it because I feel like I didn't have the traction or whatever. I felt like I was slipping everywhere. I took them off, put my Derrick Roses back on, and said, "Forget it. Oh well, I'll slide." And then when I did SimplyCon Chicago, I wore them, and they had a nice, pretty decent floor. And then I had all the traction in the world, and from there on, I stuck with them. So I hated them at first, but now I love them. So I guess it depends on the floor.
Yeah, I gotta play it more than one game, because I'll play one game and be like, nah, I ain't doing this no more, and then I don't really give myself a chance to break them in. I really wish that I could play in the 33s, because I love the look of the 33 on court, but man, them things, they hurt. They burn the bottom of your feet.
Now sometimes you definitely gotta give them another try, because I did that with the 5s. I played on this dusty gym, and I was playing the Kyrie 5s. First time I ever played it, I'm like, yo, this is trash. Like, I wish I brought my 2s. I played with them again later that week on a better floor. Bro, they were money.
Yeah, the ice capade. I can't stand a messed up floor. I won't play. I'm too old, man. I'm not trying to turn an insurance claim. You pay all this money on insurance and then you use it. But oh yeah, when you get to $6,000, then we'll start paying for stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm not getting that high. So
You just gotta start going to the doctors for dumb reasons at the beginning of the year, so that the really expensive shit gets covered.
I'm just gonna die randomly. Like, oh man, you've been sick for 2 years. Like, oh well, I figured out how to maintain. So, but anyways, so you guys are gonna start. Are you guys really gonna do that? You guys really playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
We're gonna be looking for this.
It's out there now. If you all hadn't ever said anything, we probably wouldn't have went to the gym tomorrow.
Personally, I'm really confident because we both know that if I let her shoot, she can beat me. But if she misses and I get the ball, we just gonna live in the pain until we get to whatever we get.
Hey, as a matter of fact, while y'all on that subject,
Go ahead, let's get it.
If you go to Jones Kicks Instagram, the link in our bio has a few of the highlights or whatever from the SneakerCon.
Oh, I picked it.
SneakerCon Atlanta. I actually had to play against him. Our teams were the lower brackets, or the lower seeds in the tournament. We ended up upsetting both teams, and then we had to play each other in the championship. Now, just check the highlights. That's all I gotta say.
Damn, son. She said check the Carfax.
But check the Carfax. Absolutely right.
Y'all play with the Julian dude, right? The young
Newman.
His team beat Julian's team, and then our team beat White Iverson's team.
Oh, okay. I had some ballers out there.
Rumman, what's the Better Bounce? Peter Dunks, I think was the four of us. And then he had Dax and Austin Mills. And it was one more person. I can't think of who it was.
Something with a K. I don't want to call him Kamala because it really ain't.
Kamala, that's a WWE. The dude with them stars on his chest.
That's Marcus Idol.
Oh!
We can play live though.
Yeah.
But hey, I want to encourage everybody to make sure y'all go and follow them on Instagram. They do live almost every night, and they be on there cutting up. I mean, they just be cutting folks up, and it's all in fun. It's never mean spirited. So that's like, one thing I truly do respect about y'all is that y'all just real, and you don't get into the this and the that of the social world, and I definitely appreciate that from y'all. So I want to y'all make sure y'all go follow them. Ma, you have any other questions, and we can get into
let's keep it going. Let's
get into what's in the box. Yeah, because we got a lot to talk about, and then we gotta get through the battle, and we kicking somebody off tonight. We kicking one of the survivors. We got to kick one of them off. So, with that being said, let's get into what's in the box.
Who's kicking that off? I always feel like I forgot something.
I did. I don't have anything this week, so
what?
There's nothing. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff in the box, but nothing new. I've seen it all. So there's that.
There's a drop.
All right. Well, Chuck. Oh shit.
Let's talk to the drop. So
we've only been doing this for 3 years.
What's in the box, Daniel? He doesn't have anything.
I don't have anything.
All right. Who going next?
I'll go next. I mean, I just got some basic. I got the Air Max one of the Curry colorways. Got it off that. That's swoosh.
Okay, Steph. That's what's up.
And then I got the Air Max Safari. 95.
Now you gotta get the 720s. Or was it the 720? What was them Safari ones with the big booty?
Oh yeah. No, the 270s. The
270. That's right.
270s.
Yeah.
And then I got the Air Max one, the golf grass, whatever you want to call it. I mean, to me, it's I don't
there you
know.
go. Now you can pretend like you go outside and shit.
Them shit's to me.
I mean, they're all right. I don't know if I can pull these off for real.
You can. Wait till it's time.
Nobody asked you, Dane. Shut the fuck up. Thank you, kid.
He said I got matching draws with these.
I do. As a matter of fact.
Hey, listen, don't forget to water
it. Daniel, or no, not Daniel. Ma.
He ain't got shit.
I got shit. I got the PG3s, the
You know he got
BHMs.
shit.
Shit. I got some more on the way, more BHMs, but these came in first. Pretty dope. PG3s, my second PG3 pickup. I like them. I got those Super Bronze.
Yes,
Super
sir.
Bron 3. Bang, bang. And what's in the box is actually down below. Pause. I got them ones.
Okay, you got them.
I got them. They finally came in. Both pairs came in at the same damn time. So
I like the Volt joints that they're dropping. I wish they had almost dropped those
yeah,
first.
buddy.
So
It's
let's
a
go.
cop. I mean,
Let's roll on over to D-Lo. I wanna do Jones
pick
last
that up?
because I picked something up. I picked something.
oh, you trying to stunt? All right,
No, I ain't
no,
gonna-
go ahead.
I'm
I see
not
what you're doing.
stunting. I'm not
I see
stunting.
what you did.
I didn't get
I know.
anything special.
No, I see what you're doing.
D-Lo, you got anything?
Hell no. I ain't picked up nothing. Listen, I'm waiting
What
for
you mean to
February
say
to come
is
on
that it's at the office. She hasn't been allowed to take it
no, it's
home
not
or
even
anything.
at the office. I can't
Kick
even
the
lie.
habit.
Like
Kick
it's
the
not even
habit,
there.
stupid.
Like seriously, I have not bought anything just because February is gonna be a bitch. So I'm just waiting on February. Okay.
It is Feb.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for it to come on. Let's go.
Oof.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Kit, you get anything?
Yeah, I got something.
Of course.
Of course.
I see you.
Hey.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay.
I seen you had a picture.
Hey,
of it.
Merlin. I had to have these. I have the lows from 2002.
I
So
want
I had
them.
to.
I want them, but I don't know. Can I wait on these, or do I have to
Wait.
pick them up right away? Can I wait?
Wait.
Ask money.
Yeah, I'd wait.
Ask money.
Because
Keep 'em on.
the Kobe Laker 9s, like I had bought them the first day they
Carmelo.
came out, and then I was like, nah, I took them back, and then I ended up getting them for like $100 from was it Soul Palace or Shoe Palace? So I'm gonna see if I can wait. Maybe I can catch them. But 13s are hard to get in 9s, man. 13 and 12.5. It's tough. It's tough. But congratulations, those are dope. So I'm a. All right, go ahead.
And this is the last one right here.
Those
I
are
have
nice.
I love
That's
those
the
so
shit
much.
right there.
Those are dope.
Red. The red.
I want
I
those so
think
bad.
I think you win with those. You win.
Right?
You win with those.
You don't. You don't.
Listen, y'all made me go and order it
Did
right
y'all-
now.
That's it.
Watch.
Let me.
I'm waiting on.
No, what
Be
happened?
nice.
He nice. Whoa, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Ty and Aisha, did y'all pick up anything out in Atlanta? I know y'all did.
We did, but needless to say, the sneakers pop up in Atlanta was trash.
Ooh.
It was trash. For them to have the Super Bowl, it was terrible.
Well, you know what they did at the Super Bowl. We're gonna talk about that later, though.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Okay. You said here.
Yeah, what up?
Mine are on the,
Good.
mine are on the way.
Definitely not. Hey.
Ty, what size did you
I
pick
know, I'm
up?
saying,
Because
though.
them things, they run small to me.
I got a
Really?
15.
You got 13?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
but I had to get a 13. Like my black ones are 13.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm saying.
See,
I'm
that's
the
making
same.
me wonder.
Yeah,
That's making me wonder.
my,
My Chrysler Kings are a 10.5.
What size?
About a twice.
I got a
I want
13,
10.5.
and
I want you to
I
tell.
wear 12, typically 12 or 12.5 if I can get it. But a 13 and the 3s are essential.
Nah, 10.5.
I wear a 4.5.
Oh, well, I'll look kind of crazy. 6'1" with a 4.5 size shoe. Looking like I'm walking on golf clubs.
I mean,
She said
that's
about
19.
now too. I wear a 4.5.
4.5.
Don't no woman want no man
Order
rocking
it.
around with no 4.5.
She's respecting her authority.
Nah, 10.5 is straight. I got these O's on right now. I'm good.
Did y'all cop anything else? Okay, y'all got the neutral grays.
Yeah, we got these, but we caught these on the little restock this weekend thanks to one of our homies.
Yeah, I feel like those are restocking every day. Every time I turn around, they're popping up again. I'm like, really?
I guess I'm gonna have to go and give me a pair.
Hey,
the problem
shout out to
was-
Bama Drian. Appreciate that. Bro.
Hey.
Hey, what's your What's your IG, bro?
Bama Dream.
That's it.
Is it? All right, just making sure. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get back and then you go looking like, what? Wait, where is it at? So appreciate that.
We got more.
Oh, they got the babe. Okay.
Oh.
Did somebody call the apes the babes? All right, I see you.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. We went to the bait pop up, and there was a lot of people out there, but somehow we still managed to grab. We got like 4 pair of these.
Oh,
so,
damn.
Resellers.
So we're gone somewhere.
That's how y'all are being able to afford all these trips.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all got them too?
I'm just kidding.
No, this is a recent post.
Oh.
No, but yeah, it was kind of simple. But we tried to go in to get our sizes actually, and they had run out of our sizes already. So we didn't have no choice but to get what we could get. There was no sense of walking out of there empty-handed.
Yeah. What are they going for a decent amount?
They are depending on the size.
Okay.
But we also got the one that they say was exclusive to Atlanta, the black bear. They said that. I don't know how true it really was.
You better get rid of them before they bring them back
But they restocked 16 times.
They're gone. It's over. The black, we got 2 of these, but they're gone.
Okay.
But yeah, the green we still have in a few sizes or whatever. But unfortunately, we couldn't get our size, and we didn't have a choice. I wasn't walking out of there with nothing, not for a couple hours waiting in line.
I feel that. Yeah, you gonna get something.
Something. A night. A day.
Dang. All right. I was a trifecta with the Super Bronze. Picked those up. I like these a lot, but I will admit that I do like the 16 Super Brown better. It's a sleeker shoe. I couldn't play in the 16. I could probably play in these, but I don't know. I think it's a nicer shoe. I also copped the navy blue LeBron 3.
I pass on those.
I like these more than the Super Bronze too. Actually,
I mean that's more of a basic colorway.
Yeah, you can wear these
on.
Yeah, Super Bronze, man. I don't know, man.
I like Super Bronze. They loud.
Unless I can go back in time and play in the McDonald's All-Star game, I don't really have a need to really wear these things. And then what's in the box? Everybody's waiting on these because they're gonna hit sale. But if they hit sale, I'll make it right. But
someone on this panel told me they were gonna sell out.
I was wrong. I was saying, I will admit it. I was wrong. I went
with the Laney's. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's Saturday and you get that itch. You like, I got to have them, and so I went out and I picked it.
Lotion helps that. Lotion is really good when you get that itch.
Or
a good bath will help too.
Epsom salt.
You got that. You got that Aveeno. You don't even have the regular lotion. You got that Lubriderm Plus. But yeah, that's
a medicated joint.
Aveeno.
Got mothball juice in it.
You be sitting in the bathtub with that poison ivy stuff. But but that's what's in the box. What's in the box? Sponsored by Container Store. Marcus, are you ready for the releases?
Yes, I am.
That's how they used to talk back in the day.
What?
I hate you, Marcus.
What is that? I thought she was ready to do stuff.
All right. So for tomorrow, we've got the Air Jordan 33 Chinese New Year dropping. I don't know if y'all want a close look at that. Then we've got the Nike Women's Vapor Max 2019, the Fuchsia.
How y'all feel about those? Those aren't bad, I don't think.
I can't do Vapor Max.
There y'all go with that pink shit.
Listen, I like the hue. I just don't like the style. Like if that was on a different shoe, I would rock that. I think I like the Vapor Max.
I think I like the style.
What's retail on that? 180?
It is 190.
190? Yeah. Nope.
It's not bad. I mean, if it drops down in price, I would probably rock that. I like that.
I like any Vapor Max at all, Marcus?
I don't own any Vapor Max.
I own a pair.
I ain't starting with that.
Yeah,
that pair is fly. Don't get me wrong. Yo, that pair is fly.
It is fly. All I can ever say is, "Oh, it's pink. Well, we always got to get pink. Oh, we pink." Shut up. Just wear the
I
damn
don't have any problem I don't have a problem with pink. It's just like it's everything.
Can I get a pink satin Air Jordan 1?
You may.
Yeah, or a patent leather one.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Jordan 12 Chinese New Year. Let's drop it.
I love them. Don't expose them.
Baby.
Don't expose them because the way that they're set up, it will look crazy once you try to do it. And if you look at Unbreakable Kicks, he had a video. You can't make him look like that unless you are like brilliantly skilled.
Unbreakable. Every time Unbreakable gets a shoe that has a reveal, he fucks it up. So those Unbreakable. He does it every time.
It looked like pair, right?
It like a mouse gnawed through them. Like they were. I'd have been highly upset. That's when you just say, you know what, this isn't.
That's the
for
grade
me.
school joint.
That's a preschool.
She got mad bright.
Yeah, you gotta cut it. You have to cut it.
Kids.
Wait, that one is?
You have to cut it. No, the one I showed.
The men. Oh, okay.
It's the little children.
If I'm not mistaken, doesn't grade school come regularly?
Yeah.
Y'all
That's the little kids.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about these? These are.
I'm not a fan of the fly trap lockdown.
It's a cop. You just can't be like.
We know
that.
you gonna cop it. I mean, we already know that's a given. You probably already have it.
He probably does.
But I will tomorrow. I don't. I promise. Don't lie. I don't have them, but I will.
We know.
Will they go on sale? Like, do you? So if a Kyrie goes on sale, do you go back and get your difference?
Hell yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm just saying, though. You know, that's a lot of work, man. Because you got to go back every time. Because them things go back. Them things go on sale. They'd be like $80.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it though. I mean, it's smart though. This is the money man. Hey, he the money man though. Like he's why.
Listen, I don't pay retail for every pair, so I may get them on release. That don't mean I pay retail.
Yeah,
if I get them early, then I pay retail.
That's what I'm gonna do with these lanies.
If I get a release date and or after, then I don't.
All right. Do we want to see the Jordan? Why not?
Let's talk about them a little bit though. Let's talk about them.
Why not?
Let's talk about them. I did see
the Super Soaker joints.
I did see. I saw the Super Soaker, and I forget who it was. Maybe it was Stang Hoops that got a pair, and he said that these are super comfortable. Like I don't like the look of them at all, but to play ball in, if they're comfortable, I may cop a pair just to see how they perform on court because I'm all about being able to be comfortable while playing. Because when you're as big as me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to.
They're interesting.
Hey, Robert Deere.
Whoa, hello.
Hailing it.
Thanks.
Merry Christmas to you.
I can't even see it.
Ain't nothing new there, bro. Some color.
He said when you look down, it's the same.
Anyway, we got a Nike Air Max 97 LX Anthracite dropping on the 7th for the price of $170. Not a bad looking shoe. It's a pass though.
Yeah, I think there's too many of them. There's too many. They don't feel special.
Now let's get to the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
I'm backside.
Yeah.
Buy
The
now.
off-white Air Max 90 Black. The shoe that we will be losing our mind for on the sneakers app in a couple of days.
What day they come out?
Mm-hmm.
They drop on the 7th.
I'm gonna try.
I haven't returned anything just to have good karma with these. Like I want my algorithm popping on that day. Like all good purchases. Let's go.
I just wish there wouldn't be a blue. I don't like when they put the blue tag on the black shoe because it doesn't.
I like it.
Damn.
I like it. I like the blue on there.
I like it. Put an orange
blue,
one on
green,
there.
purple, yellow. I don't give a damn.
Do you wear yours with the tag on it?
Hell fucking
yeah.
Home Depot got you.
Hell yeah.
Nah, it's uncomfortable.
If you take the tag off, you're just wearing a damn Air Max. I mean,
I'm wearing the Air Max.
I have to floss.
I'm sorry.
I have to beast all in my height.
Here we go. Bang bang. Like what are those? Oh yeah. You know
these right
here. They are. If you see the sideways and the exposed.
No, you got to see my zip tie.
These are better than the other pair.
I mean, of course, I like this pair better.
I'd rather have a black and white pair.
You
like the peanut butter on your feet.
Facts though.
Jones, which one's the outline better? Which one's the
black
outline
pair or the desert?
Or the peanut butters.
I like the peanut butter.
Yeah. Both y'all?
What does TJLSL mean?
The Jones Live saves lives.
That's what I thought. Okay, I thought it was something of the Jones Live. I've been sitting there, I was like, Saturday Night Live. Like, I've been sitting here just quietly trying to unfuck that, like, anagram or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway.
So you've been quiet for the last 40 minutes trying to figure that shit out.
That's why he's been thinking. You see the smoke coming out his ears?
I mean, I got these things.
Wonder why
he's got his TI-83. He's over there figuring things out.
Did you phone a friend?
No, I just asked him straight up. You didn't just hear me? It was a whole 2 seconds ago, man.
Fuck you.
He's got to turn the bell tone up. Damn, what happened to my water? I got to order one.
They came up with it. Get in there and we laugh, we joke, we have fun, no feelings attached, no judgment zone. We do cap, but it's always fun. And it's just fun. We just get in there and have fun. There's no drama, none of that.
No, your life's dope. For sure. Those LeBron threes you just skipped over are dope.
I mean, they are, but we just saw them. I mean, Kevin just had them, but I mean...
That's still good to... You have to click on them. I'm just saying good to identify. This is what it comes
Why don't you go back to where you were before? Crawl back in your little hole.
Damn, man. You rotten.
I love you, Dane. I love you, Dane. All right, so on February 8th, you got the Nike LeBron 3 white and navy for the retail price of $175.
I love it.
And I will not be having these boots, but
they're kind of boot. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I could probably do an 11.
Damn.
Yeah, they a little snug. A little snug.
Yeah, a little bit. It's nothing crazy.
Kid, I think you might have sold me on these 9s. Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm waiting.
Damn.
After 11, you gotta have a 9.
I don't even have the. I don't. Yeah.
I got the 11.
I got the 11.
I don't need the 9.
I just.
See, I got the low cut 9 of these. Where the fuck is that shoe?
Yeah, I have a low cut too, but this
don't hurt yourself, brother.
I know we can't see you.
I know. I'm
right.
Exactly. I'm glad you couldn't. As a matter of fact, my ass almost fell out my chair.
Yeah, you almost showed your colostomy bag.
Yeah, I almost saw my plumber's crack.
Oh man,
I almost saw my plumber's crack. But here, can y'all see me now? Can you see me now?
No, you got
there you go.
See,
all right.
Yeah, I got the low too.
We believe you.
Yeah.
You right?
I just want to stunt, motherfucker. It wasn't whether you believe. I just want to stunt. Okay, can niggas stunt every now and then?
I mean, yeah, stunt with them releases so we can move on.
I'm done. Let's go.
Bet.
All right, so this is when we get into the battle, and we're getting ready to boot somebody. So before we get going, let's go ahead and where the hell is it? All right,
toe box, mad cushiony.
The stronger I become, the more y'all weaken. So when I'm in full power, you gon' be a weakling. If my heart's still beating and my lungs still breathing, my brain still thinking, ain't none of y'all eating.
Money's in here.
And it is the sneaker battle, the Solevivor. And today we have Miss Kit Kicks against D-Lo 1014. Make sure you go and follow them on Instagram. And we're going to dive right into it.
Round 1.
Round 1 is Grail. Miss Kit Kicks. Let's talk about yours. Go ahead and introduce your selection. And then we'll go over to Dana.
All right, my selection was the South Beach 8. And I think it's just a dope kick. I don't personally own it. I mean, everybody has a different definition of what a Grail is. To me, I feel like a Grail is a shoe that you just can't get your hands on, that you really want. I don't have it. Wish I had it. It's loud. It makes a statement. You see it coming. I mean, it's just all together to me, just super dope. And I can't find my size. I found one time, but it was used and it looked like crap, and I wasn't paying $500 for a used shoe. I was just admiring from afar.
Just take a pic, take 2 iPads and just put them on there and just walk with them.
Basically, yeah.
Diana, let's talk about your grail. Is this the right one? Because you never answered me back.
I did answer you back. Did you not see it?
Nope.
I said yes, sir.
All right, well then we good then. So it's a 13. Thank you, buddy.
It's the Ben 2313. This shoe I've always wanted, just from the beginning. I love 13s from the beginning. I mean, something about that tongue. Something about that tongue. It's just that shoe to me is not something that I'm sure I'll ever get in life, and because of that, that's just my grail. That's just something like it's something I would love to get one day. May not be my size, but you know what? I'll still buy that hoe.
You might mess around and get it. You might mess around and get a 623. You better watch out.
That's what I'm saying. But that one right there with the suede and the nubuck and the stamp that's on the tongue, it's to me that's the one. That's the one I want. Probably more because it's not in my size, and I just want that particular one. You know. So that's my grail.
All right, and I am not gonna vote again. We do have Jones Kicks on here, and they will be each voting separately because they might disagree. So let's start with them. Which one would y'all pick?
They're muted.
Well,
there we go.
I am. I'm going with the LeBron. This South Beach colorway is dumb dope. Like, I mean, that's one of my personal grails, and I love LeBron. The 8 is an extremely comfortable shoe. So LeBron 8 for me.
Bang. How you feel?
I like LeBron too. He's actually my favorite player. When it comes to these two different shoes, but I'm gonna have to go with the 13.
Oh, y'all split on that one.
You don't even seem happy about that one.
It's like I'm going against you.
Be a little happy.
If it had been any other shoe, I probably would have.
Wait, I saw her look back at the bronze like, am I really about to go with this thing?
Like here they are right here.
Yeah, she's like, yo, they're staring at me. I can feel it on my neck.
Oh. I gotta go with the 13. I'm sorry, I gotta do it.
All right.
And also, chat, go ahead and vote to either put LeBron or MJ, so it's easier to see. Right now, it looks like a lot of 13s.
Yeah.
But let's go Maul.
Yes, sir. So I'm actually gonna go with the LeBron 8s as well, the South Beach.
Oh.
That is a pair that I want desperately. I don't really care too much for the 13s. The stamp is dope and all that stuff, and all the little trinkets and tchotchkes that come with it are nice. But at the end of the day, it's the LeBron 8s. I want those. I'll rock those. They're loud. That's my style. It's my steez. So I'm going LeBron 8s.
I'm gonna go Marcus next because I know Daniel has both of them.
Well, one of these shoes on here is in my top 2 grails list. I mean, I've talked about it hell a lot of times, and it's that Ben 13, which I'm not gonna be like Diana. I'm gonna have this shoe at some point within the next year or so. This shoe will be in my collection, so I got to go with the Ben 13 on this one.
All right. It's 2-2. Daniel.
Hey.
So
I knew he was gonna pull them both out.
Right.
Of course.
the quality is dope on this pair, but this pair is the business. Like, it's one of my favorite pairs in my collection. Period, hands down. The color's bright, the laces are bright. You get black laces too, which also look just as dope. But that pink just makes it pop against the teal. So South Beach, faux show.
Ooh. All right, so that's 3
MJ
in the chat.
It's
MJ heavy. So it's actually a tie.
So you gotta pick.
So you do gotta vote.
It's tiebreaker. Speaker of the house.
It's tight. It's tight like draws. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually pick the LeBron. I'm gonna pick the LeBron. I think that if I had a choice, if they were both the same price, I would go with the LeBron. I think what the Benz are, they're more, right? Are they more?
Yeah, he said it's between 12 and 15 for us.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it came down to resale, I'd take the higher of the two. But as far as things, shoes that I think would be dope, I think that the LeBrons, they set a different bar. I think. I mean, they kind of the 13s kind of look like opposite Flints to me. That's something that which I'd actually rather have the Flint colorway. When you're talking about 13s, but so Kit picks.
I mean, like, yeah. There's so much more history with this shoe, right? Like the Ben 13 is dope. All the cool ass stuff with it. The materials are crazy. But that's the decision, right? Like that's the shoe. Like that's where that started. So,
Fuck the decision.
Yeah, well,
I changed my vote.
It's too late now. You already declared the winner of that round.
All right, so let's see here. We're gonna go into
round two.
Round two, best pickup story. So this one you're gonna vote on the story. I mean, I guess you could vote on the shoe too, but the whole premise is the story. So let's start with D-Lo this time.
So mine is the DB4. Actually, Marcus helped me get this shoe. He told me Trap Boutique, shout out to Trap Boutique, had it on sale. Need to go over there. I went that day and picked it up. But the story behind it is the guy who had it was in a wheelchair. So I kind of felt like I was like helping out still, even though it was after, by purchasing this. So that's my story.
Okay.
Listen, all the other ones are just like, oh, okay, I got it. You know, it's like I don't really have a story, so that was the only one with the story.
All right. Kit.
All right. So my story with these damn up tempos. So I was new to IG when these came out. I didn't know about this whole sneaker world. Most people that know me know I was in the Army for a long time, so I didn't have time to be, posting pictures and stuff like that. Anyways, some guy hit me up on IG about these, and he was like, I can get them to you earlier for retail. You're going to have to pay me for shipping. So I was like, bet. And at the same time, I was getting another sneaker from him. So my dumb ass went to Acme and sent him like $400, Western Union. At this point, I didn't know. I was really naive. So motherfucker got $400 from me. Then I ended up finally able, he never sent it to me, obviously. I got done dirty. Then I was finally able to get it on sneaker. I actually, got the W on sneaker. So that shoe ended up costing me about $600. But the funny part, that's not so funny, I know a few people in like the, law enforcement. I tracked that motherfucker down. And I took 3 of my boys from Jersey that are like super huge, and 2 of them were a cop. And we went to where he was at. Luckily that day, he was not there because he was going to give me my money back.
Dang, he was about to risk your freedom.
You know why? You know why? Because you don't do people like that.
Right.
But in the end, I learned that if I want a shoe, I'm going to get it. Doesn't matter the price, obviously, because that shoe is not worth $600, but I paid $600. Sandy cursed me out for doing that. And in the end, I learned a valuable lesson. You just can't trust everybody. And unfortunately, there's just bad people in the world, and it's just sad.
Yeah.
And so many of us that are young in the sneaker community, we're so ambitious on getting a shoe that we get done dirty. And, I know so many people that have been in the same shoes as me and lost money, and it's not right to do that to folks.
Right. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, it definitely I need address before I send you some money. But Western Union, that's a...
Well, now I know, only PayPal or, but now it's really hard. Like, I don't, as far as StockX or Nike, that's about as far as I go these days, or the actual retail store. It's really hard for me to try to buy some shoe. And then my plug, he never does me dirty. So, I mean, that's about it.
That's what's up.
That's my sneaker story.
So we're gonna vote. Like I said, you can vote on the shoe, you can vote on the story, but the whole premise is the story. Jones kicks.
I was trying to figure out something, man. My fault.
Let me go first.
Yeah, you go first.
I'm gonna go with Simple.
All right.
Dope story. If it happened to you, I feel your pain. Been there. And yeah, that's a dope story. It really sucks. But people like that need want to whoop their ass.
Oh, let me tell you.
He was like, I was ready to risk it all.
Whoa.
He was like,
I wasn't in the army no more either.
I got 5 on it next time, kid.
Hey, I ain't going to jail.
Thanks one.
I'll send somebody else over there.
Oh, I did.
I catch you slipping in the dirt. Ty, man, what you got?
Come on, man.
He want to say the floors.
Hey, you could go either way.
You said, damn the story. I want them fours.
I'm thinking about the force, like, yeah, you know, she tried to help somebody out, you know.
He tried.
He's like,
you know, wait. About Miss Kid, she said, I'm gonna knock on your door, bro. Like, hey, run me my money. Like,
hey.
Yeah, he was ready to risk it.
I'm with the force.
Hey, you went with.
Let's figure one out. He said, damn that story.
The blessing, like, it goes out for that. I like that. I would do the same thing.
Yeah, it's like, what kind of wheelchair was it? Was it manual, automatic? Like, how much did you really help?
I mean, you know, he had, it was on squares. You know,
what?
Square wheels.
Hell no. Ma.
All right, so if we're gonna stick to the theme and the rules, we're gonna go by the story. That's wheelchair and all. That story's not touching the run up on you at your job with two of my boys from Jersey over some up tempos. like, nope. That is. She said, I have some friends in law enforcement, and I took two of my buddies from Jersey. And you're lucky you weren't there.
He was gonna all fuck up our lives.
See, I know who to hit up. Like, yo, so I got a social. What can you do for me?
Right.
I got these plates. I need the address.
I found out where that dude that got Daniel live.
I know you found that too quick. You FBI, CIA or something over there. He said, "Hold on, I'll be right back."
I'll show you. I'm gonna Google his house and show it to you.
That shit was
Look
crazy.
Yeah, here you go. We're looking at you right now, son.
I know where your parents live.
Yeah, we're going with Cat. A tempo story.
All right. So
up
Daniel.
tempo, run up on your tempo.
Oh, it's I gotta stick with my veteran brother, sister. You know, like it's hard to break old habits, and when you gotta retaliate with an op order and you know, get everybody on point, and you know, you have alphas and you start, you know, troops in contact and you start moving, you gotta do the thing. So I mean, over some up tempos, it's serious, but you gotta
it was the principal.
It's principalities in this.
Hey, she said there was
principalities.
two pairs.
Yes.
There were two pairs. Remember, there were two pairs.
I understand. But I go on with your story regardless, because you know, I'm just trying to imagine first time like actually sitting down and writing out an op order and shit, trying to make this shit happen. Like, you know, troops in movement. So it goes to her.
Marcus.
All right. We got to take the shoe out of it. So, I mean, with that, I got to take out the DB4. Kid's story was better, you know, so I got to go with Kit Kat on this one.
All right. And it looks like the chat chose the up tempos. So Kit wins. D-Lo, you had to juice that story up. You could have just done.
What was I supposed to do? Like, for real? Like, was that supposed to be like he was bleeding? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta sell it or something. I was at Trap Boutique and I bought the shoes from a guy. But
no, you could have said I wanted to buy him. Said, sir, and he said, it's ma'am.
I mean, for one, it's called Trap Boutique. It's in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You could have added a little flavor to it and shit. As I pulled up.
Was I like on
As
the
I
corner?
pulled up,
Like,
you could have told them about how you got to park at one of the damn little things and put some money in there and shit, and you got to hold on to your purse real
Because
tight.
that was gonna fucking be my fucking story, right? Okay.
I mean, you didn't know that ahead of time, though. You didn't sell it right. You was like, you just walked up there like, you were like, I got a DB4. Oh, dude was in a wheelchair, so I helped him. Now what?
No, it's the.
You said challenge.
I mean, it's
y'all leave D-Lo alone.
All right, we're gonna go. We gonna.
Whatever.
Why y'all acting like this? We're gonna go to 3.
Round 3.
Round 3. The best show on TV in the 90s. We're gonna start out. Somebody pick somebody super controversial. I don't know what y'all gonna do with it, but Miss Kicks, let's go ahead and let's talk about your selection.
Besides all the negative whatever around this show, you cannot tell me that everybody sitting on this panel was not watching the Cosbys when we were growing up, and everybody wanted that family. I know I did. I was raised with a single parent. Man, the Cosbys was the shit.
Yeah.
Besides of what he's doing now, I didn't know that then.
He's looking at you just like that. He's like, you drank all that?
Yeah. But I mean, from somebody that grew up in a low-income area with a low-income family, the Cosbys was the pinnacle of what you wanted to be like or what you wanted to have when you were grown up. Especially, you know, how, you know, they got into trouble, didn't get into trouble. I mean, to me, it was just wholesome, good TV at that time. So I picked the Cosby Show.
All right. D-Lo, Martin.
Listen, screw wholesome. Okay, we got Martin. Y'all cannot tell me that Martin was not the shit. Come on, you had
Martin was the shit.
He had Shanae. He had you had Tommy. You don't even know
Roscoe.
what the hell his job was because he didn't have one.
Hey,
listen,
rest in peace. Rest in peace to Tommy.
Yes, rest in peace to Tommy. You got Cole. I don't even know what the hell he did either. But honestly, like
rental spoons.
Come on,
rental spoons.
Roscoe.
Come on, Roscoe.
Martin.
Listen, Martin had so many characters that he did himself. Come on,
yeah.
Honestly, like he was like the Eddie Murphy of '90s. You know what I mean? Like he did all these different people within one show, like how Eddie Murphy used to do. So I think that Martin honestly was like the #1 show in the '90s.
Right. All right. So Jones Kicks.
Oh. Hey, Bill. I really wanted to be a Cosby kid. I ain't gonna lie, but Martin got to Bill Cosby, okay? It's all Martin.
All right. Both of y'all?
I'm voting for Martin.
We actually gonna agree on this one, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Agree on this one. I gotta go with Martin. Roam in the house.
Okay. From the Himalaya.
It is a pleasure for you to meet me.
Y'all ain't playing. Ma.
Oh, we going Martin, dog. Come on. That is the show. The show right there.
Daniel?
It's Martin.
All right. Marcus?
Actually, for a sneakerhead.
I mean, of course, it's Martin. I mean, the funniest episode ever in the life of any show on TV was when him and Pam was fighting that damn creature in the cabin and shit.
Oh, man.
Every time I watch that shit, it's like I ain't never seen it. I mean, you know, they hated each other. But then those became a tag team for that damn possum or whatever the fuck it was.
The best one by far was Almond, where he was in that in the DMV. And he's like, let me help you out with your little test. He said, I'm gonna call you Almond. You so almondy. Go ahead and check that out on YouTube. It's hilarious.
No, nobody remembers that, Kevin. Everybody remembers the possum.
You so almond.
Nobody remembers Almond. Okay.
I think I used to have it on here. It ain't on here now though.
Tommy Heard episode is always gonna be a classic.
Man.
Yep.
So D-Lo picks that one up. You're still alive. So we're gonna go ahead and
round 4.
Round 4. Uh-oh.
Fight.
What you for?
Haymaker.
All right, D-Lo, you went
Yes,
with
sir.
it's a black and white shoe, best black and white shoe. D-Lo went with the Taxi 12.
I did go with the Taxi 12s, and originally I was gonna go with the Concourse, because obviously everybody loves the Concourse, but or the Playoff 11s. But I did the Taxi 12s. It's a shoe I don't have. It's a shoe I do want. But I think that with 12s, I really feel like that's a great silhouette anyways. But the Taxi 12s, I have to have them. So that's why I went with them.
Okay. All right. Kit?
All right, obviously, I went with the Concord. I mean, besides the history of the shoe, I mean, the shoe is just dope. We all were going crazy trying to get it. So, I mean, when we think about black and white, a black and white shoe, that is the first shoe that came to my mind right away. I mean, there's just so much that we can talk. We can sit here and probably do a whole shoe about the Concord 11. So that's the shoe I picked. Yeah. I mean, it's just dope.
And I tried to steer this one into a redo. I was like,
You sure you want to do that one?
Hey, whatever. She already picked him. It's no big deal, you know?
I mean, but if you look at the chat, it's back and forth. It's not like a clear-cut limit.
A lot of people like the taxis. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah. I love the taxis.
No, taxis are dope.
Taxis.
So let's go ahead and see what everybody's saying. Stuff. Let's see what y'all vote. Jones kicks.
Did Dan just get up to go get the shoes?
I did.
Of course,
I want to see him in hand.
Of course he did.
I want to see him in hand.
All I saw was a shadow.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, Sonia.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, both? Oh, hey.
Unanimous.
See? It ain't so easy with a Concord.
Wow.
Hey, I stand
So
corrected.
gang,
I was
gang,
wrong.
gang.
I was wrong. So far.
So far.
So, Ma.
Oh, Concord 11, dog.
Yeet.
I mean, you know, the history of the joint, playoffs, just the fact that it was the first of its kind. Mike said, okay, Tink, I'm going to rock these anyways. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. I'm rocking these right now. Got 4 or 5, man. That's it. 11s over 12s all day.
Yeah, I feel that. Daniel.
We got them, right? I got the older ones, not the ones that are the thing. So I love these, and they're dope. They're a classic, right? But this shoe, there's something about this shoe that just like 11s ain't super high on my list anyway. But this shoe right here though is just super dope. It's just a clean colorway.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. But when that DB11 come out, just remember this conversation. Not high on the list. Go ahead, proceed.
It's a DB. I mean,
I don't care.
I'm still gonna get it. I still got 11s. I got.
No. Go ahead. Finish. Don't backtrack.
I'm just saying.
Don't hurt your quads. Don't backpedal. Go ahead. Move forward.
I did not backpedal.
Nope. Go ahead.
I'm standing right here. Anyway, what I'm saying is this shoe right here. It's a taxi. And shout out to Kick the Habit for G'ing me up with these, man. That's a good dude there. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. Even though he over here showing death videos in our chat.
Don't ever open a Kick the Habit video while you're at work.
Yeah. Yeah, never at work, for sure. I never would do that. I mean, I'm in my office and I'm like, man, our walls are kind of thin.
But
like,
you really want to see it, though. You just like,
yeah, you're like, man, let me turn it down a little bit.
Take
and
a
then
break. I'll be back.
Be like one of them things where it just be like women screaming and stuff. You're like, oh shit, this ain't even nothing like that. And look at it.
Wait,
just trying to show the
how
people.
do I get in that chat?
Wow.
No women's.
Damn it.
Oh man, locker room talk. Marcus.
This is tough for me. And I mean, I know which one I'm going with, but both of those shoes probably have the most history and most stories for me. I mean, y'all have heard me talk about the Concord a million times, but the 12 has just as many stories. It was stolen from me one of the biggest stories I have, real quick, behind the Concorde. My little brother was living with me at the time when I bought, I mean, not the Concorde, the Taxi 12. And so one day I went, he thought I was going to work. And I actually went to Best Buy to pick up some things. So I'm walking out of Best Buy and I see this dude got on this outfit exactly like this brand new shit I just bought. I walk up, my brother got on my Taxi 12, my car canine clothes that I was saving to go to the damn Public Enemy concert. Don't be laughing at my clothes and shit.
Yeah, just draws on too.
My brother wears size 12. I mean, he might have, you know,
that thong,
but he wears size 12, and he got a wide ass foot. So my taxis was looking more like a shuttle bus. So yeah, but the Concorde 11, that's my second favorite shoe of all time. So I gotta go with that one.
All right. And the chat, I saw. What do y'all see? Because I seen there's a lot of Concords up top. There's a lot of taxis at the bottom.
Yeah, it's hard. It's mainly taxis at the bottom and Concord at the top.
I'm gonna call it a wash. We're gonna go in and have a tiebreaker for the fifth round. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
You're at your mercy.
Round 5.
Now this is the best sleeper. So, who do we start with last time? Kit? We started with Kit.
Yeah. Now, yes.
All right. Yeah, it's Kit's turn now.
It's Kit's turn.
Go ahead, Kit.
All right. I picked the Rookie of the Year, Jordan 1. Hell, I passed on it. It's just a dope shoe, especially if you throw them red laces on them. I think a lot of us that don't have them pass, or they just, now that I see so many pictures on IG, they just like altogether dope. And then if you think about the history of the shoe and how Michael Jordan was wearing the brown t-shirt and all that, and you learn about the, you know, why they picked the color scheme and everything, I think it's a sleeper. I think a lot of us wish we could have had our hands on it, but we don't.
All right. Let's go. D-Lo.
I don't know. I honestly don't think they were sleepers. I think a lot of people got them. I think a lot of people wanted them. So that's why I picked the DB4s. I mean, the DB4s. I picked the Down From Above 4s because honestly, you don't see a lot of people posting those. Those are sleepers. Honestly, in my opinion, those are a really good, well-made shoe. It's super beautiful. Super beautiful.
But the rookie on that story.
The Rookie of the
I know, she's selling it right now. He was like, damn your shoe. Everybody got those.
Everybody wanted them and everybody got them. I didn't get them, but that's because I missed out on them. But there's not a sleeper shoe. Y'all got them.
I got them.
Everybody else got them, but you.
I did cop those. I ain't gonna lie. I caught both of them.
Okay.
I got both too,
but I don't wear the 4s.
The hell out of that one.
They Michigan color, so I don't really.
There you go with that shit.
It's a dope color shoe. It means a dope put together well shoe, but it's Michigan color. Anyway, Jones kicks, and this one we booting somebody this time. But we gotta start it. We gotta start it somewhere, and I love both Kit and D-Lo. We gotta start it though. We gotta start it. So, what y'all got?
It's sleepers, y'all. Sleepers.
Shout out to Adam Ellsworth. I don't know if I said thank you.
Yeah, Adam. What up?
Appreciate you, brother.
Always.
She sold the hell out of that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Real. We're gonna have to say it's the Rookie of the Year. Because he got it. I didn't get it. I slept on it. I thought it was, it's not going to be all that.
Yeah.
I wish I had $300 for it. So, definitely it's the Rookie of the Year. I have to go with it hands down because I slept on it.
And everybody from our live that knows me, period, knows that ones are a big crack for me. As a matter of fact, shout out for word, she just got me a good one. Can't wait till it comes in. But yeah, definitely the rookie of the year.
All right. So there's two for Kit. Maul.
All right, yo, you learn quick on the job. That's good because you sold the hell out that one. You politic out here.
Okay.
But those 4s aren't sleepers; those are sitters. And them shits was easy to get. I got that dumb low. The rookie of the years, on the other hand, I did sleep, and I actually had to get a size 11 because that was the only size that was available. I had to call in a favor, and they only had the 11. So, through the sinker shield in there, it's all good. But that's definitely one that I slept on. I thought it was going to be an easy pickup, and it wasn't. And it's just a better shoe, in my opinion. So, I'm going with the ones.
All right. What are the brown things? Is that y'all?
The brown
things? Boxes.
The square brown.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no! They're using this logo, but that's the actual skin tone, right?
Ah, okay.
So
I got you.
YouTube doesn't recognize the skin tones on the live chat, so it'll put the hand and then the square box of the color of the skin tone.
I was like, y'all speaking in Morse code? Y'all trying to kill us?
I'm about to say.
They only recognize yellow.
That's some Maybelline shit.
That's racist. That's what that is. Fucking racist.
Hey man, I leave mine gold. Anyway.
I mean, you do that shit on everything, Kev, because you think you light skin.
I don't think I'm light skin. I just don't have elephant skin like you.
Lord of mercy.
Shoot. All right. Marcus.
I'm only going to judge this based on my experience. With the rookie of the year, I had no problem getting it, and they might still even be in some stores here in Dallas, for all I know. But the last time I checked, they were sitting in stores. The Done From Above, I didn't get when it came out because I was like, I'll wait. And then when I went back to get them, they were gone. So, I mean, even though resale isn't much on them, they just didn't sit. So, just from my experience, I got to go with the Done From Above.
All right. Daniel.
I gotta stay with top, man. The rookie of the year. I got them the first day they dropped. I spent the 190 on them. On the Dunk From Above, and then sold them. I mean, the quality is dope. It was one of the that year they put out some other 4s, and they were kind of that hard leather, but these were actually soft leather. So it's the rookie of the year for me. I don't have either one of them.
All right.
I love you.
So in the chat, all I see is y'all little sign.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does. I guess it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, D-Lo, you went with the Michigan colors, and you know how we rock here. Even though people might say go blue, they know what the deal is. Do you have any parting words for the crew, D-Lo?
Listen, no hard feelings. I love all of you guys. You guys are my family. Thank you so much for having me on again. I would love to come on anytime you guys want. I love you guys.
We love you too, and we will have you back on so you can redeem yourself and tell a better story than that one.
Stop
it! But right now, you got to go.
Get him the hell out of here.
Okay, bye. Girl, bye.
I want you out. I don't even know why you're still here. Step. Step. Get the fuck out of here.
I need to hang up. Bye.
This is
Hang yourself.
Boom.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I mean, is that too mean? Is that mean?
It feels.
No, I want it to be mean. I want it to be just horrible.
All right, I mean, I can make a different drop though.
I feel mean.
I want it to be mean.
Let's get into topics. Here's another drop. Oh, wait. And we're at the topics, and they are sponsored by City Jeans Premium. We do not have a wheel this round. We did have a winner last week, so we will have another winner in the next 3 weeks from now, 3-4 weeks, whatever. But just continue to flood the comment section with your words of encouragement. and then you'll be entered in. Make sure you do follow City Jeans Premium on Instagram, and you may win. And we're gonna juice the wheel up next time. So make sure y'all are participating. But first topic, I went a little off kilter. We're gonna talk about the Super Bowl real quick, so I think it's gonna be something quick we can touch on. Man,
you want to talk about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, let's talk about the Super Bowl and the lack of the. I think it's the worst Super Bowl ever.
Done.
And it's like, how did y'all feel about the lack of a drop? I mean, I was sitting there, and as you can see on the meme that I made, this was the only shoe that they had showing, and it's a terrible shoe, number one. But now I really hate it because now that it's Super Bowl. Hirachis or whatever.
Here's my consensus here. The game was trash.
Right.
I thought halftime was trash. The only dope part was Big Boy. I even thought Travis Scott was trash. And the fact that there was no drop was trash. So that might go down as the worst Super Bowl ever.
Right. I dig Maroon 5. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't even know they had like as many good songs as they. I'm like, damn, I know that song.
I do too, but I just think the performance was trash.
Right.
He looked awkward. First of all.
Yeah.
Moving like off beat, like he couldn't hear the music or something. Like something was off. Something was wrong. Like physically wrong with him. Like his body was not present.
I don't know what he was trying to do. He's trying to get a date or something.
And he had a wardrobe malfunction. He threw his shirt off on a live Super Bowl. You can't do that, right? Don't you get in trouble for that? Don't you get banned for that?
It didn't work out for Janet.
Yeah. He didn't have breasts.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying.
Anybody else want to weigh in on the sneakers?
Quality, bro. It's February.
It was boring. It was just boring.
Part of it was horrible. I mean, just for us to expect at halftime for them to do what they did last year.
Right.
Us be driving around. And, like, even though we were driving around the stadium, like, you see, I can't tell you how many people just lining the edges of the stadium, just hoping for them to make that the drop zone for their shoe. Everybody got 2-3 phones, everything on the sneakers app. Like, sneaker-wise, Atlanta really wasn't what I thought it was. But the only good thing I got out of Atlanta was these, because back at home they didn't have these in the size 13. So even with me being here, I was gonna be SOL paying resale.
Right.
Atlanta was trash when it comes to that. We were sitting in our little rental property, watching the game. Somebody sent me a message, and I thought they were saying that there was gonna be a sneaker pass, and I didn't see the question mark at the end, so they were asking versus telling me. So we hopped in the car, and we were probably about 15 minutes away from the stadium. So we just took off. We could have got a ticket. We could have hit somebody. We could have hopped in the car and chased down to try to get to the stadium. And we were gonna ditch the car and hop on those scooters. It was just bad. It was all around bad. I was pissed.
Everybody had the little scooter app. We had scooters by the car waiting just to the scooter gang get up, and you know what I mean?
It was garbage.
Wait, the scooters are dope though, right?
Yeah.
The scooters are dope, right? Come on.
We got the scooters too.
Yeah, we got them.
Hey, everybody got them joints. It's all fun and games till you get hit by a car. Anybody else want to weigh in on this? Kit?
Man, even if you were trying to get drunk, you weren't going to be able to get drunk watching that Super Bowl. It was true.
Oh, you can.
Wait, I don't understand. Like, there's a bunch of people that I'm getting on tomorrow. Like, how did you call out the next day? Like, how did you even get lit during that game? That shit was sobering as hell.
There was nothing exciting about it. Nothing.
They was drinking because they didn't have to watch the game.
Listen.
All right, so let's get into the next topic. And this is the Frank Cooker comments about sneaker companies rewarding the resellers and the leakers, and then also on the back end, I want to talk a little bit about what Rax was talking about resellers complaining about things. But let's stick to the first part with Frank Cooker.
All right, so
go ahead.
For those who are unfamiliar with the comment, Frank went off in his story. He said a couple things, but the one that really stuck out and resonated said, sneaker companies should be thanking and sending free shit to leakers and resellers. You know, the people that really control the market and care about the well-being of the footwear industry, quote unquote.
Now, I don't think that they care about the footwear industry as in like we want sneakers to continue because of the culture and nostalgia. They wanted it to continue because of the financial gain, which is fine because that's with any business. That's what you care about. But at the same
cool too. But
at the same point, why would you reward a reseller with a shoe that they can just sell because that's all they're going to do at the end of the day,
right?
You know, I think that you know I could see a leaker. You give a pair to a leaker so they can kind of go in. That's where people go to see what the shoe looks like, how it looks on foot before the shoe comes out. I get that because then that helps move the needle. That helps build the hype. Selling, giving it to a reseller, if they're not doing that, doesn't really. I don't think it really, you know, brings the hype to it.
Right. They control the market because they're getting the pairs.
Right.
And then the actual consumer, the people who are, I would say, the biggest contributor to the culture, they're the ones that have to pay X amount, you know, 1X, 2X, 3X, whatever the case may be for that particular pair to then, you know, fund them another pair to go and sell. I mean, that's you know, conflict of interest, if you ask me.
If you're going to pass the shoes out, if Nike or whoever's going to pass the shoes out to anybody, they should select a group of legitimate, true sneakerheads. Yeah. That's who sells the shoe. Yep. Resellers have nothing to do with the leakers. It's the actual sneakerheads. There's been so many shoes, and I know, Maul, you have heard the same thing. All of us have heard the same thing. I didn't even want that shoe until I saw you with a picture of it, you know, wearing it, or saw you with a combo, or saw you with a fit with it, or whatever it may be. Most people don't even look at things like that until they see it on one of us, somebody who's actually in the sneaker community. So if you want to reach the people, you send it to, you know, you got Jones Kicks, you send them a pair too, you know, you send a pair to Jumpman, you know, you send a pair to Maul, whoever, if you want to get that shoe out there, you want to get them.
Said, we don't need no force. We need no help moving no force.
Talking for us.
No, I mean, I think that definitely everybody would like to be on that list of people that get shoes. And I mean, I think they used to give a lot more than maybe they do now. Maybe they still do. I don't know. I mean, some of the shoes I've gotten has been like, what are these? You know, like I got some Reeboks that I'm like, y'all had these just sitting around. Like, these are the things, the dust collectors that you've been trying to get rid of. They're $27. You know, I'm appreciative of getting a free pair of shoes, but at the same point, what is that?
Y'all both
all picked up the same shoe.
Oh man,
these things, they just
the Trash Adams.
Yeah, listen, the bag was nice. I'm not even gonna front. Like, the packaging was cool. Maybe the summertime. I don't know. I haven't worn them. They're too damn cold.
No, you're not wearing them, and you ain't wearing them UAs, them Uncle Cookouts.
The damn face joints.
Yeah,
damn face.
It's like what? Yeah, you're not wearing.
I don't think resellers are. All right, let me say this right. Resellers have a place in our culture.
Right, I agree.
There's a ton of shoes I wouldn't have if it's not for resellers. Right. I ultimately, in the end, I pay resellers for their connections, for their time, for their hustle.
Right.
They're going out to the store and standing overnight. I ain't doing that shit. All right, so I'll pay for that. But when it comes to them getting seated, yeah, like that's, you know, seems odd. You know, and I don't really think they control the price of the market, but not the hype.
To an extent.
They don't even control the price.
StockX has really provided, you know, more of an equalizer to the consumer because now there's transparency. You can't just name whatever price you want,
right,
and hold the consumer hostage. Like,
so no, I've seen resellers be like, "Go to StockX then." You're like, "Oh, StockX,
all right,
this price on StockX, cool. Go to StockX then." You know,
I bet.
Yeah,
right. But
I know it's real
because they will sell them. They will. That reseller will sell them
for a low price.
They may sell them for that same price that they want to sell them for.
Yeah, and ultimately, I mean, like, still, it's going to be resellers selling on StockX or whatever. You know, they set the price initially, but then as it comes down, those part-time resellers can't afford to keep a stock like a full-time resellers can, right? But as far as like, who was the other person? What else did they say? What was the other person they said?
What?
Resellers and the leakers, right? Now, I think the leakers
build the hype,
right?
But I think that's important, though, right? If they sent these leakers like what Pino used to do, if they send Pino these things and they allow him the opportunity to get the shoe in hand and get those pictures out, those quality pictures, rather than that bootleg.
I mean, even like Brian at Sneaker Files. I mean, and he I look at a lot of his stuff before it comes out because, I mean, he gets his hands on them somehow.
Right. And so a lot of times, the sort of the media packs out to people who don't do anything with it. Right. They may wear them, but they're not like, so if they send the media packs out to these leakers and people that have first pictures and stuff like that, I feel like they get more for their money. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
And let's take this to maybe it's a little different area. With StockX being growing, do you see sales at SneakerCon becoming like irrelevant? Because people at SneakerCon, oh my God, they try to hit you over the head until it's the last hour open.
Right.
Like
I think that you have the advantage there is that it's in front of your face. Like you get to walk away with it, and you get to inspect it yourself. If you want to get authenticated there, you can. But then I can go to Dan, I can go to you, I can go to whomever and say, check these out. Let's get some pictures. Whereas you get a pair from StockX, obviously you're like, all right, it came from StockX, but you're still going through the hassle to get them checked to make sure that they're good. Whereas it's right there in front of your face. If I'm going to pay the StockX price and walk away with it, then I'm cool with that.
I mean, there's got to be a number that they put a governor basically on what you will spend on though, because back in the day you go to a sneaker con, oh God, man, the prices are bananas. And now, I mean, you look at somebody stupid when they're like, hey, I want $500 more than somebody else does right here. I mean, and there's multiple pairs now, and you can see how many pairs are at what different prices, and that it's bananas.
Well, it's free market, man. If that guy wants to have his price all the way out there, he's gonna have to sit on it because there's X amount of people that are willing to let him go for less.
Right.
So he's just gonna be he's gonna have dead arm by the end of the show because he's gonna be walking around the whole damn show, showing that damn shoe. So
the poor kids that go there with their parents, man, and they got them kids running around holding that shoe in the air with that one box in their hand. I feel so bad for those kids, man.
Statue. And then the second part of this, I mean, we actually kind of got into it as far as resellers and what they're complaining about, and some of the pet peeves that they have now that you do have a StockX and people a little bit more sneaker savvy, and they know what the prices should be, and they're not paying for these astronomical prices for things, and these people can't just do that anymore. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say about it.
For those who haven't checked it out,
somebody echoing.
That's Kit. All right. So basically, what it talks about is just kind of how like resale has progressed, how things have changed since, let's call it 2015 to now 2019, and the fact that resellers are trying to use like those same 2015 tactics and tricks, and the fact that there are so many newcomers who come in, they like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna be able to make mad money off resale, where it's much more competitive and there's just more layers to it. So that's ultimately what the article is talking about. And it's true. I mean, listen, you can't just come in and there's definitely more to it. There's more players, there's StockX, there's Go, these brands like Flight Club, etc., they're still trying to adjust to the new market and everything else. Like people who have been in the game for years. And so to come in brand new and think you can take over, it's difficult. Not that it can't be done, but it's difficult.
Right. Anybody else? Jones? The Joneses, you guys have any reseller thoughts?
Advice?
I mean, I definitely say I'm not against reselling because sometimes it does help us kind of get ahead or get some of the things that we want.
Right.
Especially when it's hard to get your, like with us, we'll fly to New York or we'll fly to Chicago. We have to go and physically get this shoe. So like like Dan was saying, like he doesn't mind paying somebody who's willing to go that extra mile to do it because, you know, he's not willing to.
Right.
But definitely, I would say, like a reseller, I would rather them give the shoe to a person who leaks information or who leaks quality shots because I'm always gonna go to that person because he's gonna have the pictures. He's gonna give me an honest opinion of what he thinks about the shoe,
Right.
especially the shoe that I like. So I'm with giving it to the leaker.
As far as I go, I mean, it doesn't matter to me either way because, to be honest, if I want a shoe, I'm gonna buy the shoe. I think he said it earlier. I really don't care how much the shoe costs, and it's not a flex.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. He said
expensive things that I have been on him, so it ain't for me necessarily.
But I did spend money on her. She ain't about to play me like
I ain't playing.
Back to you don't care about price.
I don't. I really don't.
He said.
Because I was on StockX. Hey, my birthday coming up. You don't care about the price. And now
like, boom.
No, but seriously though, if they're gonna give it to anybody, I'm not trying to put myself ahead of anybody in any means. I do it because I love it. I like chasing shoes. If it were me and I knew somebody that does what Tyron and I both do, which is travel around, we go the extra mile to get these shoes. And some people think we're crazy, like, oh, you went all the way up to New York, you probably paid more than you paid for the resale. I'm not dumb, like by any means. Duh, I'm not gonna. If I could stay home and just pay resale, I would do that. But I spend less by going up there to get it. And people don't understand that, but I would rather see the shoe go to people like that. If I had a camera with me, for instance, for every part of that trip that I took, where I flew to New York and then I flew to Chicago an hour later, and then like my flight get canceled, and then I had to ride the mega bus back home, all in like less than 16 hours in a day. That's somebody that I would want to follow. And yeah, give them the damn shoe. If they're gonna go the extra mile to do it, give it to them, because somebody's watching it, and somebody's probably like, oh well, yeah, man, maybe I do like that shoe. Well, yeah, because you see it, but you see what people are doing to get these shoes. It's not like, oh, you stand in line for 3 hours, 4 hours, and here you go. I real deal want this shoe, so I'm gonna go out my way to go get it. So
I would think that like that you could probably be classified more as the leaker, because you're showing the shoe and then you're providing entertainment in the quest of getting that shoe. I mean, I guess as a reseller, I mean, you could probably put it in there too.
But here's the thing, right? Would you consider yourself, and I've had this debate, and it's like the one drop rule apparently. If you resell a shoe, you're a reseller, which I don't necessarily see it like that. Like, part of collecting is the buy, sell, and trade, right?
Right.
So I look behind you. You guys have a gang of shoes. Right. You clearly aren't like just reselling shit. You're not just buying shoes, procuring shoes to resell it. But like my man said, like Ty said, like in order to, you know, not just pay resale for everything, you have to kind of, you know, you got to play the game. So you might have to get a shoe that you don't 100% love to flip to get that money to buy something that you do like. It's just, you know, it's Darwinism. It's nature of the beast. So I don't consider that reselling, and maybe, you know, I'm in the minority there. Like that's the buy, sell, trade aspect. Like if you're like going to Foot Locker, you're greasing and you're getting all like 80% of their stock, or you're going here and you're getting backdoor pairs, and you're just trying to get as much of the supply so you can control, you know, the price. That to me is like reselling. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're sitting there and you got 200 pairs of Concord chilling in your living room, 300 pairs of Yeezys so you can flex, like that's reselling.
Well, we're definitely not that for sure. Now I can't say that we haven't had maybe 3
I got 4 pairs of Bapes that don't fit.
Well, I was not going all the way.
That's 4.
Back with something.
That's 4. That's not 40.
But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong.
Something back.
But there's nothing wrong with reselling though. Like I think that like it shouldn't be a bad connotation if you sell a shoe to get something that you want, because the price of these shoes get crazy, and if you really want a pair, then you should be able to kind of, you know, finesse a couple things. As long as you're not screwing anybody, then I think it's fine.
Right.
I don't think that.
Listen,
there's any
I have my
problem
own interpretation and kick the habit. He's got the one drop rule effect. If you buy a pair to resell, you're a reseller. All right, that's fine.
I agree with
Everyone has their own opinion, and I just don't. I don't agree with that. And that's me. That's fine.
You're not just a reseller, but you
Listen.
Somebody
like, have you resold a pair of kicks? Yeah. Then you're a reseller. If that's
I don't agree with that. I think a reseller is somebody who goes out to actually buy the shoes to make a profit. Every shoe they buy is to make a profit. I don't think
you know who the
buy one
hardest
shoe and you
person to sell a shoe to is?
Different.
Right.
Marcus, the hardest person to sell a shoe to. You know who that is?
Who?
A reseller. They want everything retail.
Right.
They miss the shoe. Oh damn! Somebody hook it up. This, that, and the third.
We all sell our cars, but we're not car salesmen. I mean, but when you done with a car, you sell it to somebody, and it's gone. You're not a car salesman. So,
but you're selling. You're probably going to sell more shoes than you are cars. Like, I mean,
okay, but if you're going with the logic, if you sell one shoe, then you're a reseller. Then it's the same thing. If you sell one car, you're a car salesman. What's the difference?
If you sell one car, you sold a car.
And here's the thing with resellers: they resell everything. Like I was talking to Diggi, and she was like, "Oh yeah, resellers control the market, like the Funko Pops. Once that started popping, the resellers started buying them all. And now they cost mad money." I'm like, no, that's just a resale mentality. If there's money to be made, they're gonna gravitate to it.
That's anything.
I don't know if that doesn't make them an influencer, so to speak, or they don't like control everything. It's not like they forward thinkers and they say things ahead of time, and then that pops off. Like there's money to be made, like the Nintendo Joy-Con, anything that's rare, tickets. If there's money to be made there and they can procure it, they're gonna do so in order to make a profit.
The people that move the needle are the end users, because if you don't have any end users, then the resellers go away. So
exactly,
you know,
it ain't worth nothing.
But so we'll go to the next one. The next one, and it'll be a quick one too. I think Adidas removes the Black History Month shoe following backlash, and I do have a picture of the shoe on here, and I think that a lot of people are. I don't know. I kind of want to hear other people's interpretation before I weigh in on it, because I mean I get.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip it myself.
Go ahead. Somebody.
I have zero to say.
You would freaking cop out, right?
Nah, it ain't my place. It ain't my place.
Well, listen. Here's the thing: is it the brand's place?
I don't know the story. What's up with the shoe?
Well, it's a white shoe.
Put an all-white shoe on Black History
with a black bottom,
right? And then it's the insole that has like any sort of diaspora. Like it's just an all-white shoe, Black History Month, and then the insole has like a little zhuzh.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
what you see in front of you is a shoe.
See, the thing is that like I don't think every shoe has to have African art on it for Black history. I mean, I think that there's other aspects of African American history that you could kind of put on there. I mean, you could use certain colors from famous paintings, or you can do a certain style, put a person's face on it or something. I don't know.
Okay, you could have quotes. They had the author Ash joined a couple years back, like
exactly. And then just to have just a blank shoe, like I feel that I don't think the shoe's a bad shoe, and I'm not one of those people that get up in arms about just any old thing. We're talking about it because we're doing a sneaker show. At the end of the day, honestly, this is not something that I'm gonna get on Facebook and argue with somebody for an hour about. I really don't.
Folks are gonna be like, well, you got the white on top, and you got the black
stepping
on
the black,
and the white is stepping on the black.
Like,
man, miss me with all that shit.
Yeah,
man.
I don't care about
that. Annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a weak ass shoe. I mean, even the shoes that Nike drops with all of the African stuff on it, I'm not even down with them, man. I mean, you could do something just like Maul was saying. Use an icon, and make a shoe and dedicate it to that icon instead of put every time we get a shoe with Black history, it's got to have the African garb and stuff on. I don't wear that shit. I mean,
I don't wear
no disrespect. yeah, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying to anybody who wear them, but I don't wear it.
Wakanda.
Right. I'm not walking around here looking like,
I don't mind it.
T'Challa.
Yeah, you don't have a shoe made out of vibranium.
But Maul, you kind of should, because it's like there's other history outside of Africa, and it's like
but I
just
don't need the
looking
brand.
at Africa.
See, that's the thing. I don't need the brands to tell me about it, right? Like
they don't have to tell you. I mean, it could be.
I know that's what I mean, but like, listen, it's got the BHM on there, so I get the rocket. It's a BHM shoe. It has some aspects of diaspora, which is dope to me. Like, and Nike will actually do a little something where they're giving back to the community, you know, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, like, yeah, like the brands are the brands. They're going to make money. Like, how much money did they make off the equality, the T-shirts and all that jargon? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's up in arms about that.
Right. I mean, I don't think you should
Kaepernick and everything else, like
that kind of thing. I don't think that you should be up in arms. I think there's a lot more
I like
stuff
the shoe.
to the. I think that,
You like this shoe?
What?
And I'll be rocking the Harriet Tubman until
like
the
shoe.
came out.
You like
I
don't like the Adidas. I don't like the Adidas.
He said I used to wake her up when she'd pass out.
Yeah, me and Harry go way back. Me,
I
Harris,
don't like all BHM pairs, but if they come out with a dope BHM pair that I like, I'm copping, and that's it.
As rich as Black American culture can be and is and has been for such a long time, to just do something as simple and as plain as this shoe seems like a disservice. Right? Like, I'm not saying it's got to have the African stuff on there, but they could have done something with jazz, you know, something with hip hop. Like, I mean, there's so many ways that Black America has affected every part of cool in the United States, and not even just cool, but like music in general, business, like culture in America. You know, as much as y'all, you know, as much as that community has given, this is what they have to offer. This is it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Like, I don't have a super huge problem with it. You know, they swung and they missed, I think.
But they all do.
Right.
Somebody had the bright idea. Oh man, this is gonna be great.
I mean, those BHM Jordan ones, like, I bought them, like, when I found them, I was like, oh, sweet, and I got them. I don't like them. I haven't worn them once. I hate them.
Which pair? The black with the gold
ones,
with the patches?
Yeah, the black with the gold that you can
out?
take.
Yeah,
you can take the thing. Like, I don't even know.
Mine are sitting. Mine are sitting.
They were in the case. I think I took them out.
Dan loves them.
I gave them to my son.
Quality.
I gave them to my son.
Like, if I ever need to ref a basketball game, I know where I'm going. But like, I don't think that. I don't know. Like, I think there's a lot of things that they kind of trap us into fake caring about. Like, this kind of thing, I don't think that, you know, we should care about. And I think that it distracts things and it dilutes when we actually do have a problem with certain things that are going on within our society. And, you know, it's something that someone's going to be talking about, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then people start going deaf. They don't hear what you're saying because you're always complaining about something. And where, you know, if it does bother you, then, hey, I'll listen to what you have to say, and then, you know, I'll say I'm wrong if it touches you. But to me, I don't think that it really, you know, it's not something that, like, makes me not be able to sleep well at night, you know, as opposed to, you know, inequality within, you know, society where my kid could go out and get shot where the neighbors won't. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm the oldest and the blackest nigga on the show. It don't bother me at all. So
this motherfucker. Hold on. Let's get a little bit of order here. Ty, Aisha, what do you guys think? In terms of, like, the Adidas, like the backlash they receive for the BHM, and then kind of what Nike does with their BHM.
Honestly, I'm with Paul. You can say the conduct of every guard on the shoe. Like, let's just say that. Like, the first year or two, some of the shoes is dope. But now, like, they did I guess it was like a Converse. Way too.
Oh yeah, way too much.
That was over. The back half of the shoe was still there. I thought it to be funny when obviously you just gonna walk on the black part, just make the whole, like, it's. Some people gonna read too much into it. We already know it exists. Like, it's just. If you're gonna do a Black History Month shoe, just put the shoe out there. Let people buy if they're gonna buy it. It's just, at the end of the day, it's just a shoe. I'm sure Adidas has plenty of people that rep that brand that's not gonna be offended by that shoe. Be like, no, it's not a black shoe, so I don't want to wear this Black History Month. Roll for that stuff, bro.
I say just put a story behind it. Put a story behind the shoe.
Exactly.
Don't care what color it is. It could be pink. You know what I mean? It doesn't make a difference. If the story behind it gives somebody some history or, you know, enlighten somebody on what took place back in the day, then I'm cool with that. But when you get into white versus black and, oh, the top is black and the bottom, We don't.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that. Like they're drawing attention to these things. In my opinion, they're drawing attention to it just to get the hype out there. So that's what I feel like. Like you're making it bigger than it really is. Nobody would have paid attention to that, but then all of a sudden now it's an issue. Now everybody's looking at it. Oh, well, do I really like that shoe or not? I'm laughing.
Wait. You laugh at the same thing I'm laughing at?
Yeah.
What?
So
You
like
said something.
you have to like kick the habit. I'm gonna kick your.
Yeah. The firefighter calendar.
Oh.
in live,
Yo.
tonight.
Hey, yeah,
that shit is funny.
Kick that. We are talking about Black history, and you're gonna come with this foolishness.
Fire.
Hey, I think it's funny that he put a chocolate bar on.
I can't stand his ass.
I can see him reading it, and as it happened, I'm like, yo, I was reading at the same damn time.
You're looking at my face and I'm trying to hold back laughter. I'm like, every time I'm on laugh.
Oh my Lord!
Somebody called a 3 alarm.
Everybody don't know. But,
oh man!
Yeah,
that shit is funny. All right.
For the record, Tyron ain't no damn firefighter. Nothing.
You sure?
For those that don't know, you know now. Yes.
Damn.
We in front of. Hey, come on.
We're in front of guests. We are firefighters. Both of us are.
Oh, okay.
We don't pose for the damn calendars. Okay. Kick the habit. Chill, man.
Bro, he still.
Chill.
Hey, you need to check, man.
But like I was saying, in all seriousness, nobody really cares about that color situation. They're trying to tell the world we don't see color, so who cares? Put a story behind it, just like you do to DB. I'd rather open up a Doernbecher and look at it. I don't care what it really looks like, but the fact that I can read some story for whatever the situation is that they're going through, that would make me appreciate a shoe more than what color it is.
Right. I agree.
All the rest of that's irrelevant. Irrelevant. That's so
Say it.
Irrelevant.
But no, seriously though. Kick the habit to it.
Do we want to just jump into hashtag hero, or do you want to
yeah, man, let's what's the other one?
It's the Puma.
It's I guess it's kind of the same logic.
Just keep going.
All right, we're gonna go into hashtag hero. Here comes the drop. All right, we have the hashtag hero, and shout out to Clean Whips and Kicks, Robert Deere. Last week, you were the super chatter. It was a light week last week. This week, it
made up for this.
Yeah, this week it picked up. Appreciate y'all. We'll have y'all.
Price though.
Ooh.
Yeah, that price though.
Yeah,
But if the price was right, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
What do you? He's talking about a calendar. You know, he was in the bubble bath already. Let's go ahead and get into this hashtag hero. I will kick things off, and then as I'm talking, I will go ahead and get into malls because I know that you guys can't see them. You guys have a delay. But my hashtag hero was Wilsta with the I think it was like the wedding day. They had the infrared Jordan 6s on together, and they're on a swing kissing. I thought it was a dope picture. I too, I wore Jordans at my reception, and I think it's awesome when a couple can connect like that. And it's just a dope picture. I mean, I'm sure she didn't wear them down the aisle or anything, but I just thought that it was a dope picture. I don't know if y'all can see it, but next we got Maul.
Yeah, so I went with J Soul and the he got game 13s. That was a dope pick, dope angle, with the jump man. And I know it's loading up, but yeah, I that was my pick. Hashtag hero.
And then next we have Marcus. Marcus, do you remember who you picked and what you picked?
Miss DMV Soul with the Nutri-Grade 13s. She's one of the queen of the 13s, and this I just thought this was a dope pick. And I mean, it's a dope shoe that they really need to re-release again. Even though it's a pretty much all white shoe, it's something that needs to drop again. I just think it's such a clean shoe.
All right.
So, yeah.
And then Daniel, do you want to talk about your picture?
Yeah, I picked John Fresh Kicks, man. I picked Fresh Kicks for that picture.
Who else is in that picture?
That's a dope shot. It's a real dope shot, man. It's
Who
super
took
clean.
the picture?
It's John's pick, yo.
Is that the pic where John is picking Daniel, holding him up in the air?
Exactly.
Is that the scene from? They're doing a scene from Dirty Dancing.
See, he ain't got no pants. He ain't got no pants. He just got leggings on. What's everybody looking at?
That's so sexy. So sexy.
Well done.
But we did already use a picture from John with this set. So I mean, and then plus
disqualifies you.
Yeah, he's disqualified because he's in the picture and he's on the panel.
I'm just saying it's John's pick. I didn't post the picture. It's not like.
All right.
It is a cute pic though.
It's a nice picture, but I just can't vote for it because I feel like it's like we're participating in it and it shouldn't. You know, I don't know. I don't think it's.
You're fine. You're fine.
So we have my picture with Will Stuff. We have Maul with J Soul. And we have Marcus with Miss DMV Soul. We are gonna go ahead and have we're gonna have Jones Kick and Kit. We're gonna have you guys vote. You guys will be able to pick. Which one would you guys like to? Which one do you guys think is the best?
Can you see them?
I can't see them yet.
I'm cycling.
They're rotating now. Yeah, that's.
Damn, what you on America Online?
Why you say it like that? America Online.
AOL.
America Online.
I'm on Net Zero.
Oh, Lord.
Said I didn't know the general had internet.
That picture right there.
Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, I should have slid.
Which picture?
I do like the couple, but the He Got Game picture is dope.
That's the one you want?
Yeah, I
She
like
voted for May.
Both of you?
Yeah.
All right. Kit, you going the same?
No, I'm going with yours, Kev.
All right.
A couple picture. That's dope. That's really dope.
All right. So, anybody going to switch their vote on the panel?
No, and I hate all y'all who didn't pick my picture because it's the best one.
I'm going with Mr.
America Online.
Thank you, Dane.
Oh wait, so we got a tie?
I think you won. Well, they got it's two of them. I mean,
What's
the chat? What's the chat say?
They're still making fun of the picture of me and John.
Oh wait, so they picked
the
Rub back mine.
They picked mine.
He said, "You got a straw in your pants."
Okay, good.
No,
So
they
1, 2, 3, 3. They picked
No,
the He Got Game.
They picked J
Yeah, that's
Soul.
mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So J Soul, you won. JB. So we will go ahead and you will go up against Kit, who
But
is
he got to be in the chat next week, otherwise he automatically disqualified. Where you at? I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I thought he was here earlier. And then Steven Tyranny. So we got one more next week, and then we'll have it set, and then we will go ahead and pick a category, and then they will come back and battle for the boxes.
Get him.
So we are gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Ma,
Rack City.
Go ahead and.
Whew. Man. Well, thank you, D-Lo. Whatever island that Kev casted you out on. Thank you for joining us.
She on UA.
Kit, thanks so much for joining us. Jones Kicks, appreciate you being on. What time is it live? Is it like immediately as soon as you jump off this joint, you guys are going live? Where can the people find you?
It might be an hour or so, maybe.
Yeah, we gotta go get our daughter.
Oh, okay.
Y'all about to take a nap. Well, make sure y'all go follow them. Their screen name
Information
is
in the description.
It's in the description. And then they have their separate ones too, so follow those as well.
Just quickly, you follow me on IG, just don't judge me. Like my personal page.
Yo,
I was dropped on my head and kicked twice as a baby. Okay.
He said you might see the calendar.
Looking at this pic back on October 2017.
Nah, shout out to the usual suspects. You guys, you killed it tonight. You guys definitely make the show. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone for the thumbs up. Appreciate the 9 for the thumbs down, man. It's equal opportunity employer. Everybody can get it. So, it was a good time. Thank you to my brothers on the panel. And I'm looking forward to next week. Same bat time. Same bat channel. Might just be a different day, right, Kev?
Yeah, well, next week we're gonna be on a different day. I will keep y'all posted. I'm not quite sure, but I know Monday I have a banquet for my daughter's cheerleading, and that will be it. So then we'll be back to Mondays 8-ish. Well, I guess it's gonna be ish, because niggas ain't showing up on time. But I'm gonna go ahead.
It was me tonight for anybody who was wondering. But that's a rare occasion.
It's so uncharacteristic of you.
I know. I was behind. I was playing Uno.
So light skinned.
He said you got draw 2, draw 4.
It was daddy time. I was like, yo, come on. So
that was very un-Greg Gumbel of you.
Nah. Listen, man. I'm a father first, so I couldn't cut the game short. We had to finish the game.
You could have texted a nigga though.
That's awesome.
I had my phone. Everything was in here.
Nah, you cool, man.
Come on.
You cool. No, man. That's dope.
Transparency. Uno gets very competitive in this household.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually let's let Jones. Let's let y'all have anything to say on the way out.
I just want to say thank y'all for the opportunity and bringing us on here. We've been collecting kicks for a while, but we haven't really jumped out there for real. It started getting on Instagram, going live, and this is actually our first time being live on YouTube.
Hey.
And we're definitely glad it's with you guys. We've watched you guys for a while now. But I just definitely want to say thank y'all for presenting this platform, being a cool group of guys, and just having us on here, man, and just showing us some love. So we definitely appreciate it. To everybody that follows our live, that's in the chat, everybody that's throwing up the gang, regardless of what color it is. Definitely appreciate y'all, and we definitely have nothing but love for everybody in here. I don't have a lot of time, but I can individually thank y'all for everything, and some of the pictures y'all see, the content that y'all put up. Nothing but love and respect for y'all, man. Thank you.
I agree. Thank y'all for having us. I'm not gonna repeat anything that he's saying for real, but it's definitely dope to be able to come on here and show however many people it is. I don't care if it was just one person. What we do, what we enjoy doing every day, what we work hard to do. Everybody spends their money how they want to spend it, and it's fortunate enough that we enjoy kicks. I mean, even our 5-year-old daughter is into kicks. She's waking up, Mommy, I want to wear Yeezys. Mommy, I want to wear this. She's 5. But that's just, we enjoy it. It's fun. So thank y'all for having us. And for all those that are part of the Jones Live, man, y'all already know what's up. And for the ones that don't come in, I know a couple of y'all have been in there. Come in there. It might be late at night, but we legit have a ball. Like, we laugh probably 3-4 hours straight. And we call it the marathon because once we go live for that first hour, nobody wants to go to bed because there's something going on. There's some reason everybody's still laughing and carrying on. So, and we cap. Well, he caps. I don't cap. But appreciate y'all. Monday, thanks for having us. Every single one of y'all. Y'all didn't have to ask us to come on this show for any reason, but for whatever reason you did. So thank y'all very much. For sure, here.
Can we get that up?
Anthony Williams. Thanks, homie. Hey, what's your IG? Kit.
What's up?
You got any parting words?
I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. It's my first time live too on YouTube. And cool. I want to even thank D-Lo. You my homie, you my girl. It was so much fun to do this with you. I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anybody else. And it was just an honor to be on here. I love you guys. You guys are straight up fresh.
Appreciate you.
Y'all keep it real.
We try. Sometimes we don't be keeping it real, but it'd be all right. We admit to it. No, I'm just playing.
I'm always real.
I'm just playing.
And, Marcus, and one more thing. Marcus is my favorite personality on the show. Love you, Marcus.
Bye.
Love you, I mean, I'm sure most people say that, so you can't.
He's just a grumpy old man.
I know, that's what it is. It's like, oh man, he's harmless. You better watch out because you know the life alert's gonna come on when that head just get too big and he just plop over.
Your neck ain't strong enough for all that. Oh man. Well, I definitely appreciate D-Lo. Love you. You know,
better know this
you coming on. And you know what? That was one thing I had to make sure that everything was cool with the kickoff thing, because I didn't want anybody to feel any type of way. Because it's important that everybody feels that this is a platform that they're comfortable, and we don't we're not trying to
alienate,
hurt any feelings or anything like that. No. It's all in fun. Kit, thank you for coming on too. Glad you were you get on there. You was telling them stories. Kill D-Lo with that one. Appreciate you coming through 2 hours. Jones Kicks, definitely appreciate you guys. I think that you guys have a great future ahead of you in the sneaker community. I think that you guys are some of the positivity that the sneaker community is lacking, and you guys are a breath of fresh air. So I hope that you guys continue to do so. And definitely being from Ohio, it's it's great. It's great. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna well, if my thing wants to open up. These are the people that shout us out, and if you want us to shout you out on the show, make sure you tag me if you guys are going to put us in your stories. We definitely appreciate each and every one of the people that are doing that on a weekly basis, and as it grows, it's awesome. But Beauty and Kicks, Ben Arios, D-Lo, Jones Kicks, Miss Kit Kicks, J Soul, Witness the King, Jody Rockstar, Mr. Kicks Connoisseur, Unbox App, Mo, man, where you at? Shaw Fitness Tattoo Art, Big Boy Sneaks 43, Dominican Coqui. You missed it, man. Air JP 11, Dre Day Kicks, Hella Laced, E Nice Kicks, Fresh Kicks 3, John. Need More Nick, Retro Boomin' 6, D Reynolds 79, KB Fresh Kicks, Achilles FIC. I'm not sure what that means, but it's all good. And a shout out to Rep Milwaukee 414, and also today, if there's anybody, Bama Adrian. If that's your IG name, we'll get you. We still do need It was Anthony Williams.
Anthony Williams, right. Shout out to Witness the King. I don't know if you mentioned him.
I got him.
Dre Day, all them. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I got lost in it.
Like I said.
Charlotte, All-Star Weekend. We got another show beforehand, but if you're going to be in Charlotte for All-Star Weekend, Jones Kicks, I know you mentioned it. We all got to link up because that's it, man. That's where it's going to be. We're going to have some numbers there.
Hey, so ICDC.
Listen.
He said Everest College. Come on, you ain't doing nothing with your life.
That's it, man. I believe the children are the future.
He had that Calvin Summer School had graduation cap.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Suspects.
He went to the University of the United States.
That's a very small college. We don't even have a basketball team.
The Giants of New York triumph.
Oh man, till next week.
Yeah,
hey,
and then
Marcus, you got something to say?
Daniel.
No, I'm okay. My stomach hurts so bad, yo. I'm trying really hard.
You got the bubble guts?
Oh man, he said.
Got the
oh man,
so we're gonna have to reinforce this toilet.
Well, that's a good way to end the show, Daniel. So with that, I'll go ahead and give my goodbyes. Thank you, Kid, for coming on. You know I got nothing but love for you, my homie, my friend, you, my sister, you, all that. And I appreciate you for always supporting and being there for us. So Joneses, man, I love y'all. Y'all are great. Just like Kevin said, y'all a breath of fresh air for the sneaker community, something we need. I got one request. For the senior citizens, can y'all do the show a little bit earlier? Because I'll be sleeping by the time y'all be doing y'all live shit. They got to go to work in the morning and shit. Can't be up late all night. But not for real.
Well, this thing got a 5-year-old, so I already know. Like,
that's when we hop on.
Right.
Yup. I got a 5. I got a 5 and a 4. I already know the deal.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. It's something we need very much in the community. So appreciate y'all. And the usual suspects, appreciate y'all for coming back and rocking with us. And with that, we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace. And the hashtag hero is still the Monday Midsole. So if you guys want to get in on the hashtag hero, just make sure you're tagging your pictures, and we will pick again next week. See ya.
This June, I end up splitting the divorce. Fire.